I'm gonna shake things up.
A cycle of anger isn't healthy.
I'll be healthy again, as soon as I make a couple of cheaters pay for blowing up my life.
There were a number of times when you or a member of your family needed a favor. This is a situation where you owe me one. Have a nice rest of your day.
It sounds like someone deliberately tried to hurt you.
Sounds like attempted murder.
Can't imagine how terrified you must have been.
I found out who did this.
I love you, Derek.
For one night, let me remind you who you still are.
I fell in love with an inconvenient man.
Now you have to deal with the inconvenient consequences. You see how that works?
You couldn't possibly hurt me more than you already have.
Don't try me.
We've got a problem. Protecting the family is our priority.
Agreed.
Beyond the Gate spoilers for Friday, January 2nd suggest that Catherine Cat Richardson, Colby Natasha Nixon, will hide something from Tomas Navarro, Alex Alegria, while Anita Dupree, Tamara Tunie, leans on Bill Hamilton, Timon Duet. The January 2nd episode marks the first show of Season 2 for the CBS soap, and there's a lot to unpack, so let's get into it. The Dupree family will still be struggling with Anita's breast cancer shocker on Friday, and the news will continue to spread. It sounds like Martin Richardson, Brandon Claiborne, will tell Bradley Smitty Smith, Mike Manning, about his grandmother's condition, but also inform him that he could be at risk for cancer as well because of the genetic markers of the illness. With that said, Beyond the Gate spoilers reveal that Kat won't be entirely honest with Tomas, so will she tell him about Anita's diagnosis, but keep the fact that she could get breast cancer too, at some point? Nicole Dupree, Daphnee Duplaix, and Daphnee Dupree, Karla Mosley, still need to get tested, but as Kat has refused to do so if Nicole's results come up positive, there's a good chance that Nicole will be the one to carry on this cancer gene, and there will be drama up ahead when Kat refuses to get tested. Meanwhile, Bill will visit Anita and offer some unsolicited advice, but it sounds like the two will have a tender moment. Bill knows firsthand what a fighter his former mother-in-law is, and it looks like he'll give her some encouragement as she faces the battle of her life. Elsewhere, Dani will be there for her father, Vernon Dupree, Clifton Davis. The caretaker of an ill loved one often gets forgotten in the mix, so it's nice that Dani will take the time to allow her father to lean on her. Finally, Beyond the Gate spoilers for January 2nd indicate that Ted Richardson, Keith D. Robinson, will stun one of his daughters, although the teasers don't reveal which daughter that is. There's a good chance it's Eva Thomas, Amber Michelle, and he tells her about what Anita is going through and how Kat could be at risk. Then again, if he's flirting with Shanice Johnson, Ernestine Johnson, and the two wind up kissing one another again, could Kat shockingly walk in on the love fest? Beyond the Gate spoilers hint that the first episode of Season 2 is sure to be a major one, so fans will want to tune in and catch all the emotion, drama, and chaos. The second set of results is far more explosive. They belong to the young trio at the center of the mystery, college student Ava Vasquez, and brothers Xander and Xander's half-brother, Tony. The revelation is a masterstroke of soap opera chaos. The baby is Tony's. This result is a disaster of epic proportions. Ava is horrified, having believed herself in love with the more stable Xander. Xander is gutted, not just by the loss of a potential child, but by the betrayal of his brother. And Tony, the perennial playboy who never wanted responsibility, is faced with the ultimate consequence of his actions. This revelation is not an end, but a catalyst for war. Xander will vow to make Tony's life a living hell, threatening his position in the family business. Ava, feeling trapped and manipulated by fate, will make a drastic decision that throws everyone into a panic. And the fallout will inadvertently draw in their parents, reigniting a bitter feud between the Di-Mera and Brady clans that everyone thought was buried. Threads entwined, a tapestry of intrigue. These major stories don't exist in isolation. The week is woven together with crucial subplots that connect the dots. Jennifer's crusade. Jennifer Horton, armed with a journal she discovers in her late father's belongings, begins connecting dots between Leslie's new holdings and a historic environmental cover-up in Ravenswood. Her investigation will put her on a collision course with Leslie just as Leslie is targeting Joey, creating a two-front war for the Horton family. Abigail's return. A ghost from the past, Abigail Devereux, returns to town with a mysterious agenda and a keen interest in the Harrington Empire's sudden expansion. Her arrival is timed with Leslie's rise, suggesting a shared history that is far from friendly. A dangerous alliance. Desperate for leverage against Leslie, Joey Buchanan will be approached by an unlikely and untrustworthy ally, the ever-scheming Clyde Weston. Clyde offers damning information on Leslie's past, but his help always comes with a Faustian price tag. Joey's moral compromise, should he make it, could cost him everything. Preview highlights. Scenes you can't miss. Monday, Leslie files her formal complaint against the DA's office as Joey and Jennifer share a desperate, intimate moment, wondering how far their enemy will go. Tuesday, Kat's locket is found in a place she'd never expect, triggering her explosive confrontation with Philip and Julie. Wednesday, the tense paternity reveals unfold in back-to-back scenes of starkly different, yet equally devastating, emotional weight. Thursday, Xander confronts Tony in the middle of the fashionable restaurant Illinois Giardino, leading to a physically violent brawl that becomes the talk of the town. Friday, in the week's cliffhanger, Jennifer, following a clue from her father's journal, ventures alone to a decommissioned warehouse on the riverfront. As she searches with a flashlight, a shadow falls across the door, which slowly creaks shut behind her, plunging her into darkness. The only sound is the deliberate click of a lock. The week of January 5th on Beyond the Gates is about the past refusing to stay dead. It's about the high cost of ambition, the devastating weight of repressed grief, and the way a single piece of paper can tear a family apart. As the snow falls on Ravenswood, it blankets a town seething with betrayal, heartbreak, and the relentless pursuit of power. Bundle up, viewers, this winter is going to be brutally dramatic. Beyond the Gates spoilers for the week of November 24th to 28th reveal that fans can expect Isaiah Hawthorne's David Lamy Freeb, eyes to wander to Hayley Hamilton, Mokita Goings, while Daphnee Duplaix, Karla Mosley, experiences a Thanksgiving nightmare. The CBS soap recently dropped its weekly promo, and despite the preemptions next week, the drama will, literally, be fiery hot. It's important to note that there are only 2 brand new episodes that will air, due to the American Thanksgiving holiday. BTG will be preempted from Wednesday, November 26th, through to Friday, November 28th. Still, that doesn't mean there won't be plenty of campy chaos in Fairmont Crest during the Monday, November 24th, and Tuesday, November 25th shows, so let's get into it. The Beyond the Gates weekly promo opens with Hayley and Isaiah at Fairmont Crest Country Club, in the lobby. She's all dressed up, and so is he, as she sweetly greets him. As the scenes shift, Hayley notes, "What can I say? I'm a fool for love," and walks away while giving him a seductive stare. His eyes lovingly follow her. So will Isaiah fall for Hayley's manipulation? As the preview progresses, Bill Hamilton, Timon Duet, is at the country club, too, and is chatting with his employee, Tomas Navarro, Alex Alegria. Bill tells the young man that, "Loyalty matters a lot to me, Tomas. That's why I want to talk about your future at the firm." Is Bill firing Tomas or maybe promoting him to partner? Tomas looks worried in the video, but perhaps it's good news. Meanwhile, Leslie Thomas, Trisha Mangrant, is shown next drinking at Uptown, when Detective Marcel Malone, Daryl W. Handy, spots her.